it's Lynn again with Little Fit Nursery. I am here with baby Olivia. She is the Emerie Mei sculpt by Andrea Arcello, and she's actually one of my. I call her one of the twins, but she's actually one of the quadruplets because Andrea made a sculpted this doll after my daughter Audrey as an awake baby, and then she also made a sleeping version. So I have an awake and a sleeping. Isla and Aria were my first two, and then I later on got a second of each of them because there were two ladies who had versions of both of those sculpts that I just absolutely loved. Who were selling them on Dolphin, and then they have the fused neck. And it's so funny because I've had a lot of different people, like not a lot, but a few different people over the last several years, like kind of contact me wanting to see if I wanted yet like another Emerie Mei or Melina doll. And I was like, no, I think I'm good. Like having, kind of two of each. I already sometimes feels a little bit like overkill, but anyway, I wanted to hop on and, as promised, I wanted to change her into, the new tea collection outfit I just got. It's these, pink pants and this like really cute sort of faux wrap sort of top. And then while we chat here, I wanted to kind of ask you guys whether your dolls reflect your, like when you dress your babies, does it kind of reflect your own personal style or not really, because baby clothes are just so different than adult clothes. Like, so I was thinking about that a little bit because I can only, I have noticed like with some collectors, they enjoy a certain aesthetic, for their dolls. And I've always kind of wondered, like, how does that correlate with, their own personal style? I also feel like I went through a phase where, with my own wardrobe, I wasn't really paying very much attention. And so I would kind of just dress in like really, I don't know, really old clothes, with my old wardrobe and things like that. Just, kind of sweats and very simple, very simple things. I think this is really especially when I was a new mom and it was just hard to, kind of really find the motivation to dress well. But, yeah, but with my dolls, I like really enjoyed making them look cute and things like that. But I will say, like, one thing that I'm not particularly great at is accessorizing, and I also don't really love accessorizing myself too. I do like jewelry, so that is one thing I do enjoy. But yeah, I'm not really like good about using belts and scarves and all of that. I'm a little lost with that. So I so I was thinking about that in terms of just yeah, do your dolls does their clothing sort of reflect your personal style? Like, are you drawn to similar things that, hey, if they made that in an adult size, you would wear? Yeah, I was kind of curious about that. I do think there can be also a tendency for some of us collectors, and I'll and I was finding this for myself, to kind of spoil my dolls in terms of like buying like nicer things for them just because, they're not going to outgrow it or gain weight and not be able to fit it anymore. So I think it felt a little bit more worth it from that perspective, versus, if I were to get something for myself and then, put on a few pounds and then later find it just doesn't fit me anymore. So I think that can make it a little bit easier to justify something a little bit more expensive for the dolls versus for my own wardrobe. I definitely have been, that's been different for me lately. Like I was, just for my own wardrobe, I was doing Rent the Runway because, I have a job where I need to see clients and needed to, look professional and be in things that are just a little bit nicer quality. And so I found Rent the Runway to be a really nice way of doing that. But I would say, like, in general, in terms of how my style has evolved, I've really really fallen in love with just wearing dresses on like a daily basis, especially in the spring and summer. And even in the winter, I'll often wear a dress with like leggings. It's just, for me, so comfortable, even more comfortable than pants. And so, yeah, I'm all about comfort. And then I work from home a lot, so I'll like wear yoga pants and t-shirts sometimes just if I'm at home. But I even find like just dresses are easy because it's just kind of like one stop shop. It's just kind of one piece and then you're done. So I kind of just enjoy that. And you can see here I'm wearing a really kind of fun tropical print sort of dress today, and this would be the sort of thing. I'm kind of sad because we were supposed to go to Hawaii in a week. We had this trip planned for like a year, and we had to cancel it because Hawaii is under stay-at-home orders. We're still under stay-at-home orders for the most part in California, although some things are starting to open up a little bit. So yeah, but I mean, we're still pretty hunkered down at home, and but so I kind of thought, well, I can't go to Hawaii, but I can wear like something tropical and fun and just try to be thankful for just try to enjoy just being at home and have this dress sort of transport me in a virtual way and on vacation. But oh my goodness, guys, isn't Olivia so cute in this? This is adorable. And I did kind of purchase this more thinking Sabby would wear it, but I know I just recently did a video with Sabby, so I thought I would just mix it up and put Olivia in this outfit. Oh my goodness. Hey, baby. Just gonna give her a hug. I'll have to show her to Audrey again sometime. Audrey hasn't been interacting with my dolls in a little while, but she's funny enough. She's so like fascinated by babies, and she asks me a lot of questions about like what was it like to give birth and things like that. So so we have like some fun conversations on that topic. Anyway, so that's just on a side note. Yeah, but I feel like with my babies, I don't know. Like I like things. I do really enjoy sort of the kind of more classic. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but I think Tea Collection is a little bit different. Tea Collection is more little bit more like kind of some fun prints, very sort of global inspired prints and things like that. And I do really like Janie and Jack, which I would say is kind of reminds me of like an English countryside. They just have really really pretty things that feel more classic. I like Ralph Lauren. And and I think for my babies, I don't tend to like doing dresses quite as much because they're not as quite as cuddly in dresses, but I love rompers. I would say rompers are probably my favorite item, and sleepers, just something that's like one piece and easy. So I guess that's a little bit similar to kind of how I like to dress myself, just doing a lot of dresses. I also really love jumpsuits, so that's fun. But yeah, no, it's interesting. Like I'm trying to also think about when my kids were little. I think I've like thoroughly enjoyed shopping for them much more than shopping for myself. I think that's normal for a lot of moms, to kind of enjoy buying kids clothes more than clothes for themselves. But yeah, I just thought this was an interesting topic, and I don't think we've really all chatted about it. So thought I would just hop on, share my thoughts, and I would love to hear your thoughts as well. Whether you have kind of you gravitate towards a certain style of clothing for your babies, and yeah, and then how does that compare to how you like to dress yourself? So, like for example, do you dress your baby in a lot of colors, and then on for yourself you just like wear all black? Like, is that the case, or do you sort of do a minimalist color palette with your babies, and that's how you dress yourself as well? I'd be like so curious to hear your thoughts. And anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Baby Isla, sorry, not Isla, Olivia. Oh my goodness, you guys, I swear I'm losing it. Olivia's going to say bye to y'all, and we will see you guys on the next video. Take care. Have a good one.